develop a point of sale system that was inspired by the functionality and workflow of the employees like cashier system used by Tim Hortons. Now, this application can be used by multiple restaurants and organizations, but for this particular instance, we'll be basing it off of Tim Hortons. And this is what it would be similar to something like this. This is a POS of a Tim Hortons. So personally, I would be handling the user interface. Basically, I'll be designing the graphical user interface and implementing all of the GUI. And this is the wireframe of our application. This is what our application will look like. As this is only the first wireframe, we'll be developing our application from here. This particular window is for hot drinks, and we have all of the options that the cashier would use to order that particular drink. Something similar to this window would be made for both all of the options written here. And yeah, that's it. Now I'll be handing over the control to my teammate. Thank you.
Hey guys, myself Custom Master, and thank you very much for giving me the chance. So, most of us have ordered from Tim Hortons, and obviously the employee uses the system. So, I like to use kind of an example. So, Pranjal, please come and help me. Yeah, so I use Pranjal as a customer. I'll be the employee working with Tim Hortons, and we'll go through the flow chart of Tim Hortons POS. So, yeah, Pranjal, would you like to order something? Yeah, so I'll be gagan, display the wireframe. We'll go to hot drinks, order medium French vanilla. So I'll enter the menu items. How many French vanillas do you want? Just one. So I'll enter the quantity one. It will go to the card. We'll have some system for the card. It might be a class, it might be a file. So I'll add it to the card. And do you want anything more? Yeah. So because Pranjal denied, we'll go to the no section of our decision box. Let's go to the same. Yeah. So we went to the no section, and we want to remove anything, or your order is final. It's final. Yeah, it's final. So we'll again go to the no section. The code will create a receipt, and we'll fill the receipt with things, and we'll move forward. So you want to confirm placed order? Yeah. So because he said place an order, we'll not go to the no section, empty card, and end it. We'll go further to the program where, okay, so do you have a customer loyalty card? So do you want to use it? Yeah, so because he has a customer loyalty card, I'll go to the yes section of customer loyalty card, which appears like this. Yeah, so can you give me a card? He will give me, I'll read the card on my machine. So obviously we have a system which will generate some points based on the amount of money he is spending. The money will be added to his list in the file which we are creating. So do you want to redeem your points for your order, or you want to use my points? Yeah. So because he is redeeming his points, for example, if he has 800 points, he gets his French vanilla.
I want to use so that discount gets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we'll be redeeming his points, so he might get his French vanilla for free if he has 800 points. So we'll go to the yes section. I'll be calculating the new amount, which in this example case will be free, and we'll obviously go to the is there any kind of discount. So for example, we'll talk about discount. There's a camp day coming on 19th of July. So on that day, Tim Hortons might be giving some discount. For example, our restaurant might be giving a 20% discount. So if there's a discount, I'll go to the yes section of the discount. I'll calculate the new price, generate a new receipt. It will come here, and I'll say him like how much the price is. For example, in this case, it's free, but if it was $3, so you like to pay by cash and you will use a card. Card? Okay. So we'll go ahead. And he chose a card, so we'll go to the card section. Can you tap the card? So he tapped the card, the machine will read all the details, will obviously process the transactions, will print the receipt. I'll tell the employees working behind to create the order. And finally, here's your French vanilla. Have a nice day. And he'll continue the presentation further.
What happens if the transaction fails?
We are assuming right now that how it works. If the transaction fails, we'll ask him to either pay with cash. If he does not, then we'll have to cancel.
So the card option assumes that it has been successful.
Yeah.
Only we will give change when there is cash out.
So, when you say you are processing the transaction for future, can make that as a condition. When process, print the receipt as receipt.
So now I would be explaining the basic template of the project. However, this is not final. We would obviously add many stuff or remove any redundant stuff. So Teams has merchandise and consumables. So the interface Teams would have would represent both of them. The consumables has a property called calories, and these are the abstract classes. This is just a template, and these are the classes which would be instantiated. So all these specific classes would have a toString that would have a pattern of printing out the order as the name of the order, for example, French vanilla, double double, and then calories and then price. The technologies we use, obviously we use Java, and then we are using the IntelliJ IDE and JavaFX scene builder. Now we still have to decide if we use file or MySQL, although we are currently focusing on file. So the required elements would be a file and obviously a dynamic array. In this particular instance of the project, we are currently using array lists. We are deciding if we have to change that or we have to use anything else. And the file input output would be used as if the order gets successful, the payment gets, the payment goes through. So that particular order would be pushed in a file. That would be a text file, and that file would represent the order history. So now comes the beginning of responsibilities.
Yeah, as I explained before, I'll be handling all of the GUI. That includes the wireframe and the GUI implementation. I'll make all of the wireframes and how we represent each and every one of our assignments. So I'll basically just be handling the implementation as well as the design.
So as I just told, the orders would be an array list, and that array list would be pushed in a file. This is what we have decided for now. The order history would be a text file that would contain all the previous orders.
And so basically GUI, that's front end, and what Pranjal would be doing would be back end. So my job would be to connect Gagan's code with Pranjal's code, and also one section of the backend, which is payment method. Like we just talk about cash and that. So you give us a suggestion, and I'll be implementing all of those. Like if the customer wants to give us cash or use debit, so I'll be handling all the payment methods and connecting Pranjal's code with the Gagan's code.
That was
That's it.
all. Thank you.
Thank you.